welcome students. I'm Mr. Simanchal Panda going to start the class for industrial pharmacy. The topic is pharmaceutical capsules. These are the basic contents on which we have to go through. Basically, we know the drug which are having the awful tastes and the bitter taste with nauseous smell. Those are difficult to swallow. So in order to avoid that one medicament has been developed, one formulation has been developed, which is just like a small bag, and this is made up of gelatin. So basically there are two type of capsules are available in the market. One is the hard gelatin capsule, second one is the soft gelatin capsule. So among those we have seen that this hard gelatin capsule consists of two parts. One is known as the body, second one is known as the cap. The longest part, which is having the slightly less diameter, is known as the body, in which the active ingredient and excipients are placed together. And another part is known as the cap, which is comparatively small, and its work is to lock the capsule cell so that the ingredients cannot come out. This is also made up of the same material of the gelatin, and this act as the cap. It will just place above the body to ensure the non-spilling of material from inside. So whenever these are inserted together, we have to make confirm they are well sealed, and some sealants are used to lock the body and the cap part. So basically there are we have to study about the gelatin, hard gelatin capsule, soft gelatin capsule, a difference between hard gelatin and soft gelatin capsule in this chapter. So before we should know about the word of capsules, from where it has been derived. The term capsule is derived from the Latin word that is known as the capsula, which meaning a small container. Capsules are solid dosage form in which the drug substance is enclosed within either a hard or soft soluble cell, usually formed from gelatin. The medication may be a powder, a liquid, or a semi-solid mass. The capsules are usually intended to be used orally, swallowing them whole, or occasionally capsule may be administered rectally or vaginally. So basically, the capsules are the unit dosage form in which the active ingredient and the excipient are added together, and those are sealed inside the gelatin cell. Depending upon the characteristic of the gelatin cell, it is of two types. One is known as the hard gelatin, second one is known as the soft gelatin. So this capsule is coming from the word of that is the Latin word known as the capsula, which means a small container. So there are different histories are behind the capsules. In 1730, the pharmacist De Pauli from Vienna developed oval-shaped capsules for covering up the unpleasant taste of the pure turpentine used for the treatment of gout. So the first development of capsules started in 1730. In the next version, in 1834, nearly 100 years, the pharmacist Joseph Duplanc from Francois Mots were granted patent which covered a method for producing single-piece olive-shaped gelatin capsule which are closed after filling by a drop of concentrate warm gelatin solution. That means first of all they just melted the gelatin solution, and in that they kept the liquid or semi-solid and make it a pouch like structure. They sealed it and allow it to cool, so that the inside the gelatin the medicaments were present, and that was patent on the year of 1834. In 1846, nearly about the 12 years, the Frenchman Jules Lehuby first to suggest two-piece capsules, which are very much popular in today's market, produced by dipping the silver-coated metal pin into a gelatin solution and then drying them quickly. So there are different advantages of capsules are there, like the capsules are tasteless, they are odorless and can easily be administered. It is a combination of powders that we can use. They are attractive in appearance. The drug having an unpleasant odor and taste are enclosed in a tasteless cell. They can be filled quickly and conveniently. Physician can change the dose and combination of drug according to the patient requirement. They are economical, they are easy to handle and carry. The ready solubility of gelatin at gastric pH provides a rapid release of medication in the stomach. The packaged and shipped by manufacturer at lower cost, less breakage than the liquid form. So these are the basic advantage of the capsule. First of all, these are tasteless, that can mask the taste easily, that can mask the odor as they are having the odorless, and that can be administered easily. We know that if two different medicaments are there, it is difficult to formulate in other dosage form, but in case of capsule we can give the desired amount of dosage form and we can seal it, and that can be easily used. These are having very attractive appearance, they are having the glossy appearance that will attract the consumer, and we can avail it in different attractive colors. The drugs having that unpleasant taste can be masked, they can be filled quickly and conveniently. The physician can change the dose and combination of drug according to patent requirement. They are quite economical in nature. They are easy to handle and carry. So these are the basic advantage of the capsule. There are different disadvantages are associated with the capsules. That means the liquids which will dissolve the gelatin cannot be make the capsule formulation. For example, the aqueous or hydroalcoholic solution cannot be entrapped within the capsule cells. The concentrated solution which require the previous dilution are unsuitable for capsule. If administered as such lead to irritate the stomach, we know that gelatin, whenever it will get contact with the gastrointestinal fluid, it will easily start to disintegrate and the material which are inside will start to dissolve to the stomach. So in case of those issues, we will see that the drugs which are having the irritation in the stomach may lead to vomiting and nausea. So those type of product cannot be administered in the capsule form. Not useful for the efflorescent and the deliquescent substance, as we know the efflorescent cause the capsule to soften, that means the moisture will absorb and it will start to soften, and deliquescent substance will lead to the dry the capsule and it will go for the brittleness. So there are different type of capsules which are available in the market. Those are coming from the 000, 00, single 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these are the different shapes of the tablet, sizes of the tablet. They are having their proper volume. The smallest size is 5 and the highest one is 000. The 000 is not used for the human purpose medicament. These are used generally for the veterinary purposes. So we have seen these are the different size and height of the capsules which will have this type of the volume. If we are taking for the 000, that is generally 1.37 millimeter volume is present. In case of 00, it is 0.95. If that is single 0, it will be 6.68. If that is 1, it is 0.50. If that is 2, it is 0.37 milliliter for volume. If that is 3, it is 0.30. If it is 4, it will be 0.21 in volume. And the smallest size will have 0.15. So like this, there are different type of the raw materials are present for the manufacturing of capsules, that is the gelatin. Second one is the FD, that according to the FD&C and D&C colorant we can use a different sugar if required, which can be used up to 12 to 16% of water, that will depend upon the storage conditions. Sulfur dioxide to prevent the decomposition during manufacture. Colorants and opacifying agent, generally the titanium dioxides and iron oxides are used widely as the pigment. Water soluble dyes can be used as the erythrocins. So there are others are there, preservatives to inhibit the growth of microorganism. Then we can use the diluent to increase the bulk. The lubricants and glidants, we can see the talc, magnesium stearate, calcium stearate, and wetting agents like sodium lauryl sulfate and disintegrants. Gelatin is a heterogeneous product derived by hydrolytic extraction of animal collagen. So gelatins are the proteins which are derived from the animal sources, generally for the collagens. The source of gelatins include animal bones, hidden portion, and the frozen pork skins. It is the major component of the capsule. So the reason for this that gelatin preserves 5 basic properties. That's why these are quite popular. First, it is non-toxic in nature. Secondly, these are soluble in microbiological fluid at body temperature. Then third point is that it is very good film former material. D, that is the fourth one, that solution at higher concentration, nearly 40% weight by volume, are mobile at 50 degrees centigrade. And fifth one, a solution in water changes from a solid to gel at temperature only a few degrees above the ambient. So there are different methods for preparation of gelatin, that is the type B and type A gelatin. Type B gelatin is made by the alkaline process, whereas type A gelatin is made by the acid process. So the alkaline process begins with spit, bone, and that pig skins. Those are washed together. Those are then next it has to be go for the grinding. Then it will go for the liming process, and it will go for the washing, neutralization, then it will go for the stage extraction, then we will get the gelatin solution. But in case of bone, the same procedure will continue. We have to go for the washing, maceration, washing, then we will get the product of ocean. So that will be go for the lime processing, and the same processing will continue to get the gelatin solution. And for the pig skins, the similar process, they will go for the washing, grinding, then it will go for the hydrolysis, then it will go for the washing, and finally it will go for the stage extraction to get the gelatin solution. So like this is the process. We can categorize in this type of category. First of all, incoming of bone, then acidulation, then we have to go for the liming, then washing, then extraction, filtration, deionization, evaporation, filtration, cooling, sterilization, drying, blending, and sipping. So there are different type of gelatins are there, that is type A and type B. Type A gelatin is derived from acid treated precursor that exhibit an isoelectric point pH 9. It is manufactured mainly from pork skin. Type B is derived from alkali treated precursors that exhibit an isoelectric point at 4.7. It is measured mainly. Okay, so next one is the general characteristics of gelatin, that is bloom value, gelatin powder, viscosity, foamability, melting point, color and order, conductivity, pH. So next one is the type of the capsules. The type of capsule that depending upon the type of gelatin, it may be hard gelatin or that may be soft gelatin capsules. So hard gelatin capsule, as I told, it is having the two part, that is the body part and the cap part. And manufacturing of hard gelatin is by dipping, spinning, drying, stripping, primping, and joining, polishing. So gelatins are dipped when they are melt with a cylindrical rod inside, so they will get the shape. This will be detached, then after it will go for the spinning, they rotate to distribute the gelatin over the pins uniformly and to avoid the formation of bead. So today we discussed about various parameters of capsule, that is the capsule part 1. So next class we will come with capsule part 2 with elaborated discussion of the capsule manufacturing and the quality control test. Thank you.